Hey, Art of Grappling, ring coordinators, Chris Rodriguez here. I'm the co-owner and tournament director for Art of Grappling USA. We're really excited to have you on board, and the purpose of this video is to explain what your duties are going to be when you're ring coordinating with us. And ring coordinator is just kind of a fancy word for table worker. You basically have two main jobs at the Art of Grappling. You are going to be bracketing, and you're also going to be scorekeeping. So we're going to start with bracketing, what our brackets look like and what we expect of you. You are going to be assigned a ring number when you come in. We need you here at 8 a.m. on the dot. At each table, you're going to have a scoreboard. It's going to look like this, all right? The red dictates which side red is on and blue is on the other. Very simple, just a flip card for the points. You can see you could throw 0 over, get the takedown. We've got 2 points. So we're going to use the big numbers for the points, and then we're going to use the smaller numbers for the advantages, and we'll go into a little bit more of that in a second. But you're going to have a scoreboard. You're also going to have a red and a blue anklet, which is what our competitors are going to put on their ankles so we can dictate who's who. And then you'll also have the referee bands, red and blue, on the table as well. We will be using iPads. All of our tables will have iPads for scorekeeping, so this way people can kind of see how much time is left, and it'll be a very easy touch of the screen for you to start and stop the time limits. Basically what happens at the start of the tournament, a division assignment will be given to you with the brackets, and you need to make sure that you're just running the divisions in the proper order that they're handed to you. We're going to announce the divisions over the loudspeaker on the microphone. I will do that. Ralph will do that. Dwayne will do that. That's kind of going to be our main job, is going to be announcing people to come over. And basically what we'll say is, we'll say beginner, children, ages 6 and under, 49.9 pounds and below, please report to ring 1. Now, once they come to ring 1, we are going to seat them in our bullpen. Our bullpen is located directly in front of your ring table. There's going to be pieces of tape on the actual mat where all of our competitors will know where to sit. The reason why we're doing this is we want to make sure that once the bracket starts, all of the students and competitors are there ready to go. Once they come over and check in with you, you're just going to put a little check mark next to their name on the bracket. Let me show you what a bracket looks like. These are our Art of Grappling brackets. The skill level will be filled in up top, along with the age and the weight. So this is advanced, ages 10 to 12, 80 to 89.9 pounds. And you can see this bracket would have 5 fighters in it. Their names would be located on the bracket here. On the bottom portion over here, you would write the ring number. Once the bracket is completed, you're going to initial that. And then after the bracket is completed, we actually have runners who are going to take the bracket and the winners of that bracket over to our awards area, and they're going to medal them out. So you don't have to worry about giving out any medals or trophies or anything like that. What we do ask you to do is on the bottom right here, you're going to write first, second, and third place. We want you to write legibly as well as put their team name so that we can tally up all of the scores. Now, something that can be a little bit confusing is the round robin. So I want to go over how we run a round robin. And what that means is that there's 3 competitors. So in this beginner 7 to 9, 60 to 69.9 division, there was only 3 fighters. So what would happen is fighter A and fighter B would fight. We would write their name in. And fighter C is going to fight the loser of A and B. So whoever lost this match, you would write the loser's name here. C and the loser fight, and then we go ahead and run it like a normal bracket. And this is going to give everybody in that bracket a fair shot so that nobody's getting a bye. Everybody's going to have to fight everybody. Again, you would write your ring number on the bottom. You would sign it once this division is completed, once you've written first, second, and third place with their school name. And then the runner will come over, take the bracket as well as the winners over to the awards area, and they will medal them out there. On top of the bracketing, another thing that's important for you to know is that we're going to have a family VIP seating area. This is going to be right next to the coaches on your left and right. So at your table, you'll have a chair behind you, behind the table for you to sit at. To the left, there will be a coach's chair. To the right, there will be a coach's chair. And there's also going to be some extra seating only permitted for the families of the competitors that are up. So whoever's child is up, those parents will get a front row seat. And this is also going to stop them from crowding your table, asking you when it's their turn. So we're trying to have a preferred seating area for the competitors that are up. Once those competitors are done, the parents will walk away from the VIP family viewing area, and they will have banquet seats located behind your table where they can go sit down, so they're not all over the mat, they're not hovering over you and crowding you as well. We are not tolerating anyone sitting on the mat whatsoever, with the exception of the competitors that are in the bullpen. So we will not run brackets, we will not run matches unless everybody is off of the mat. Once you have your bracket, you're going to call the first two competitors' name. They'll come up. You fill the bracket out. The runners will take it over, and then the next bracket will be announced. Again, the tournament directors, myself, Ralph, and Dwayne, we will be announcing the brackets on the microphone so that the competitors can come over and sit in the bullpen. Scorekeeping, all right? There's really three aspects to scorekeeping. There's your time limit, your points, and your advantages. For our 3- and 4-year-olds, we're going to do a 2-minute time limit, and there's no submissions at all, so this is just going to be positional drilling. For our children, ages 5 to 12, we're going to run 3-minute matches, and then for our teens, we're going to run 4-minute matches. For those of you that don't know, the referee will have the red on their right arm, the blue on the left arm, and they will either call out 4, 3, or 2 points. Something that we're doing a little bit differently is we're requiring our referees to not only say the number of points, but to also say the color as well as why that competitor earned the points. We have a lot of coaches and parents that aren't familiar sometimes with the ruling, and they are curious to why they got points. So let's say red just mounted blue. The referee would do this. They would say 4 points, red, mount. So now everybody knows exactly what those points were awarded for. If the referee makes a sideways motion, a horizontal motion, we call that an advantage. And the advantages are going to be the 2 smaller numbers that are located on your scoreboard. So here's your scoreboard right here. Let's say red just got 4 points. So we would take the red side, which is dictated with this red piece of tape, and we would put 4 points for red. Now let's say blue got an advantage. Okay, this would be our blue side, and these are our advantage points. So we would have 4 points for red and 1 advantage point for blue. Pretty self-explanatory, not too difficult to use. You just want to make sure that you're keeping your eyes on the referees at all time and paying attention and honoring the points to the proper corner, whether it's red or blue. A couple of noteworthy things. You want to make sure that when the match is going on, your eyes are only on the ref. You might have people coming up and asking you questions. We want to kill them with kindness. We know sometimes that spectators and coaches can be a little aggressive. We just want to make sure that everybody's having a great day and everybody leaves happy. And if they start talking to you during the match, just tell them that you need to focus on the match right now and that you'll speak with them after the match. If it's an issue that you're not exactly sure how to handle or you're not sure of the answer, I would prefer you to send them to me, the tournament director. There is a director's table, which is going to be where we do all of our customer service. Anybody has any questions, concerns, complaints, and it's actually going to be up on a stage at the end of the mat area. So any questions you can just direct, say please go see our tournament director, Chris Rodriguez. She'll help you out with anything that you need. If you have any questions whatsoever, we ask you to stand up at your table and just raise your hand, and this will let us know that you have a question and we'll come to you. If you need to take a restroom break, that's fine. Again, just raise your hand, let us know. I can fill in. We have other people that know how to do this. They can fill in as well, so you can go take a restroom break. Please try to keep your area clean. We are going to have a professional photographer on hand, as well as a professional videographer who's going to be taking videos of the matches, of you keeping score, as well as the brackets. So we want to write legibly. We want to keep everything nice and clean. We just want to have a professional, clean look everywhere in this tournament. The last thing I want to tell you is do not argue with your coaches. Do not argue with the parents or the competitors. Send them straight to the tournament director. We want to handle all types of complaints, any concerns, or compliments like that. Lunch will be provided to you at around 12:30. We'll have some healthy foods. We'll also have hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever you'd like, we'll come and bring to you. And just expect a great day. It's not going to be a very long day. Our goal is to be out of there by 2 p.m. We're going to start at 8 a.m. We're going to be out of there by 2 p.m. We'll also provide you with a staff shirt. So we'll have you wear that shirt. We ask you just to wear a pair of jeans or shorts, whatever you feel comfortable with underneath. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me an email at midgettwister@gmail.com or at artofgrapplingusa.com. We're really looking forward to the show. We're really looking forward to doing something completely different than everybody else. We are going to start on time. We are going to be professional. And it's just going to be a great day. We really appreciate having you aboard. And again, if you have any questions, shoot me an email, or you can even give me a call at 813-244-1293. Have a great day, guys. Can't wait to see you at Art of Grappling.